Hi everyone, you welcome to my Java course for beginners to experts. In today video, we are going to learn for loop, what is while loop, what is do while loop. What is the difference between for loop, while loop and do while loop? For loop. First, we discuss for loop. For loop. The Java for loop is used to iterate a part of the program several times. This is happened in all the three loop, for loop, while loop and do while loop. But the main difference is, if the number of iteration is fixed, it is recommended to use for loop. If number of iteration is fixed, it is recommended to use for loop. Second one, while loop. The Java while loop is used to iterate a part of the program several times. If the number of iteration is not fixed, it is recommended to use while loop. So if the number of iteration is not fixed, it is recommended to use while loop. Third one is do while loop. The Java do while loop is used to iterate a part of the program several times. Use it if the number of iteration is not fixed and you must have to execute the loop at least once. So this is a basic difference between for loop, while loop and do while loop. Now there are some more differences. First one is introduction, which we have discussed. If the iteration is fixed, then use for loop. If iteration is not fixed, go for while loop. If let's discuss. Java for loop is a control flow statement that iterates a part of the programs multiple times. Java while loop is a control flow statement that executes a part of the program repeatedly on the basis of given boolean condition. Java do while loop is a control flow statement that executes a part of the program at least once, and the further execution depends upon the given boolean condition. Number second one is when to use. If the number of iteration is fixed, it is recommended to use for loop. If the number of iteration is not fixed, it is recommended to use while loop. If the number of iteration is not fixed and you must have to execute the loop at least once, it is recommended to use the do while loop. Next comparison is syntax. The syntax for loop is initialization, init, which means initialization, then condition, then increment or decrement, then block of code to be executed. The syntax of while loop: while, then condition check, then code to be executed. In the do while loop, do, then code to be executed, then while condition. Example for loop: for int I equal to 1, I less than equal to 10, I plus plus, and this is the statement that for loop is going to execute. The syntax of while loop is I less than equal to 10. This is a condition, this is a while keyword, and this is the statement that to be executed, and this is a condition which is incrementing or decrementing the variable value. For do while, initialization, then in the do block some execution code, then increment or decrement the condition, and the checking the condition in while. Syntax for infinite loop: for two semicolon, then code body. This is the sample code for infinite for loop. Infinite while loop, just while, then pass the true and code body or while loop body. So it is an example of infinity loop. For the do while, do code to be executed, a block of code, and while true. So this is the syntax for infinity do while loop. So friends, it is all about the difference between for loop, while loop, and do while loop. So I hope you understand all the things about the loops. Loops is very important in the programming. So just hands on all about the loops. So it will help you to uh, make strong in the programming, because for loop you can't do programming. You cannot become a master in programming. Even I say you cannot write a single program without the code in the industry, because loop is very important. So thank you for watching this video, and watch my next video for learning new concept in Java.